everyone? Welcome back to another CJ Bricks episode, and today we are back with another video, a little bit of a holiday special for Thanksgiving. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. But as you can see, we are in a little bit of a new location.
Yeah.
You want to tell us? Well, first let me introduce you to our guest here. This is my dad.
What's up?
His name is Chris.
How's it going?
He will be helping me build a very, very cool set today. But first, before we get into that, let's explain where we are.
Yeah, so we're actually down in the man cave, the basement. This is our hideout, our fortress of solitude. You know, we've got quite a few Legos down here. You'll see them in the background as we're going through. Got the Hulkbuster up there. We've got, obviously, the Millennium Falcon over here. We've got all the different Marvel buildings back here. We got the Tumbler. We got the Back to the Future car.
Home Alone.
This is the Home Alone house over here for Christmas. You know, our Lego motif down here is for sure like the movies and stuff, because this is our theater room, TV shows, movies, all that. We're always looking to add a few pieces here and there, which brings us to
what we're going to be building today. So,
and this was actually my Father's Day present that we were supposed to shoot a long time ago.
Yes.
But he got into a long run of videos, and he had plenty of stock, so we kind of put this thing off, but now we're on Thanksgiving break, and we wanted to go ahead and just knock this thing out. Excited for this build. We are going to add to the movie collection with
the T-Rex, baby.
Boom.
What better set to add to the movie collection than the great T-Rex from Jurassic Park?
That's right.
That movie series, if you haven't watched it, make sure you go watch it. All the movies are great, super entertaining. But to kind of talk about the set real quick, it comes with 2 minifigures. You're going to get Alan Grant and Ellie Settler, and this thing is huge. We saw it in the Lego store, built, and it is giant. I mean, I can give you some dimensions on the back of the box here. It is 41 inches long and 13 inches tall. So it's almost a foot tall and like a few feet long. That is pretty crazy. But to kind of get into the front of the box here, you can kind of see just showing off the T-Rex. You got the 2 characters. It's got a little cool stand and a nice little plaque. So it's kind of like a Star Wars UCS set if that's what you collect a lot of. But this is set number 76968. It's 18 plus, but we don't abide by those rules around here.
That's right.
And it will have 3145 pieces. So pretty big build. But
Yeah, man. And I think we're going to put it up there in the window next to the old Hulkbuster, if you can see that. If not, we'll show it to you at the end once it's done and we put it up there. But I'm very excited for this one. It was a really cool Father's Day present. I've been excited to build it. Definitely going to make for a nice piece here. So definitely pumped to get in there, see how many bags we got, look at the instructions. It's going to be a long, tedious build for sure with all these rib bones and teeth and all that stuff. But very excited for it. I think it'll add to the room. So,
But
yeah.
there is a pretty cool Easter egg that we'll showcase as we're building it. But
yes.
but to build it, we got to crack this thing open and look at the bags. So let's crack this box open and find out how many bags and how many pages we got.
And while we're doing that, why don't you drop a subscribe, a like, and leave a comment
Bang.
as we go through this thing. Because this kid needs followers. He needs the comments. He needs the views. He's trying to do something really cool here. He's got a big vision for the future as to what he's wanting to build. Super proud of him, man. He does all of his own editing. He does all of his own filming. He sets all this stuff up. All this that you're seeing right now, he totally set up. I just showed up, and I'm here to build. But he's done an amazing job. So hit him with some reward. Drop that like, drop that comment, drop that subscribe for him.
Remember, guys, there's still time to get to that 100 subscriber mark by the end of the year. We have a month left, and we're super close.
Yeah.
We need like 40 more.
Yeah.
We're at 60. So help me out.
Let's go.
Thanks, guys. But let's get into the box.
Boom. Well, let's see what we got.
Good Lord. Good Lord, man.
Feel like there's more. There is.
There it is. That's all of it. Got a lot of bags here. I got 25 right here. So this will be a pretty big one. 3 instruction booklets. Got this cool, like, kind of gold plaque, which is printed, which is nice, and no stickers. So that is also really good. 3 instruction booklets here, and they have like little claw marks to mark which number they are. So there's 1, 2, 3. Instruction booklet 1 will have 219 pages. instruction booklet 2 will have 147 pages, and it looks like, to finish it off, what is it, Dad?
114.
Okay. So, be a pretty long build, but what you guys say?
Dude, I'm pumped. Let's get into it, man. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right, so we got a little Easter egg here. It's hidden inside, so we're going to show it to you now. But this is the little frog who is driving the dinosaur. It is sweet.
is so
It's so
funny.
flippin' awesome, man.
It's just a little bitty thing,
Little
but
bitty
it kind
guy.
of makes the whole build kind of
Yeah.
look cooler. He's got a little steering wheel, the little chair,
Yep.
and he's ready to go.
So cool.
All right. Alrighty, everyone, we have finished up building here. I mean, this thing is freaking huge. This table is like 5 feet long, and it takes up a good amount of the table. And the tail's not even fully extended. I have it kind of like moved around to where it's kind of snaked, but this thing is freaking huge. But to get into just some smaller details real quick, here is the Alan Grant figure. He looks really good. He's got a cool little plaid shirt, back printing. He doesn't have the dual molded legs, which is kind of annoying. I wish they would just do that on like the nicer sets. He does have a secondary face. If I pop his little hairpiece off, he's got the little glasses on his head, and he's also got the little Velociraptor tooth that he carries around with him. And then we have Miss Settler here. She has her hair piece, which is really nice. They did a good job with that little shovel. Her torso print's really good, and I like how they kind of bring the pants up to the torso. Again, she's got a cool little back print and a secondary head mold. If I just pop it off here, and there's her secondary head mold, and then there's like the little front of her and the shovel. Moving on to kind of the base down here, you're gonna have this little plaque area with like a little dinosaur bone skeleton just kind of in the dirt right here, and you can actually also put both of the figures on right here, which is nice. Then you get into this cool little plaque. It is printed, and like I said, all the pieces on this are printed. There is no stickers, which is nice. It kind of gives you some stats of the T-Rex. It gives you the correct name, the height, length, weight, diet, habitat, time period, and specimen. Moving on over here, I don't know if you can really tell, but right here, like the little orb or the little DNA sample they take from the mosquito, it's like right here. I'll try to get up closer to where you can see that, but it is right there. That's pretty cool little inclusion, little Easter egg right there. And then, speaking of Easter eggs on the stand, if you come over here toward the mouth of the thing and you go straight down to this stand, you can pop this little piece off right here, and there's actually a skeleton of the T-Rex right there underground, which is a little pretty cool little inclusion in the set. But moving on to the actual dinosaur, so you can move some of the appendages around, like the jaw you can open and close, and then you can swivel it on this little, there's these two little like Technic joints right here, and you can swivel from side to side and up and down, which is nice because it'll kind of hold its shape, so you can kind of have like that kind of. Then the arms, you can technically move like up here. They're all on ball joints from here to here and here, and the hands, and then you can also move the little claws. You can technically move these rib pieces around, but obviously you don't really need to move the rib pieces around, but that is there. Some of the other parts move as well, but again, not really meant to move them. You can move the toes around, the little claw back here, and then also up here you can move the tail in, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 different spots. So this moves here, you have one here, and one here, so you can kind of make it however you want to. Just looking at it from the front here, you can kind of see like how long this thing is crazy. So that is really it though for all the features. Another, I guess, thing on the base here, there's like these little cool geode rocks, which are pretty cool. Little detail, and they did a pretty good job with like the landscaping, and I like how the it's like kind of black there, and so it's like kind of like professional looking stand, and also like the rock work is built into it. One other thing though that you can do with the stand here is you can actually pop the plaque piece off, and you can make it include separately with the set. So then you might ask, what do you do with these two pieces? Well, on the back here of the stand, you can take these 2x6 tiles off and clip them on there, so you can kind of have a separate stand over here with the dinosaur, or you can take this back off and just like that clip it right back in. So that is a pretty nice little feature. So if you don't want to display it underneath the T-Rex, which I think it does look better under the T-Rex just personally, but you can do whatever you want. But for this big set. I mean, this thing is great. Super, super detailed and really, really nice. But let's get into the outro. Alrighty, so we have just finished this thing up. This thing looks amazing. For the price, what do you think? What was it? It was like
I don't remember. It was a gift.
I think it was like 300, 400, something in there.
Yeah.
Absolutely worth it. I think this thing is totally worth the price. I mean, for the scale of what the build is, this thing's absolutely beautiful. But the real question is, how did you feel about it? Because this is your gift and your first build on the channel. So how did you feel? How does the set make you feel? And yeah, just give us a rundown.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. It was fun to build with you. We just kind of traded off bags. Everybody, we switched out kind of a couple of them, so we didn't have to like build the same parts. But I mean, it was a very repetitive build. Sometimes that can be fun. Sometimes it can be a little monotonous. This one really wasn't that monotonous.
No. There was a few parts that were like, I feel like the legs aren't repetitive because you're building them backwards either way. Like, obviously, some of the spikes up here, a little repetitive. Some of the rib cage parts, a little repetitive. But, like, the face, the tail, obviously, was pretty repetitive. But, like, the stand was actually a really cool part to build, I think. And, like, some of the other parts.
Well, and, like, the Easter eggs kept things kind of fun. You know, inside of this chest cavity is a frog driving this boat. So, super cool. No, I absolutely enjoyed it. And for what we're doing down here, it's going to look great. Up there in the window, when our dog's outside running around and he sees this in the window staring at him, definitely going to freak him out. But we love the Jurassic Park series. We watched all of them down here in our movie room. So this plays a double. So number one, it's just an awesome Lego. But number two, it is an awesome reminder of the good times we've had watching those movies together. So just being able to have this up there reminds you of the movie series, reminds you of our good times together. It's a great build. It was a lot of fun. Had tons of fun doing it with you.
Yeah.
Little knuckle up there. And definitely would recommend it to anybody, especially if you got like any kind of movie motif going, or if you just like dinosaurs in general. I mean, this is just a really, really cool set. So
I plan on getting the little, maybe the T-Rex head, because actually, if you didn't know, the T-Rex head set is the exact same build as this. I looked it up, but also they have a Tyrannosaurus Rex head. So I'm thinking about getting the Triceratops head.
Yep.
I'm thinking about getting that one and putting it down here, like kind of next to this one. So that'd be pretty cool to do.
And it kind of reminds me of like the Night of the Museum.
Night of the Museum.
The movie too, like with the
T-Rex.
With the T-Rex that comes to life in the museum. So it's kind of got a double meaning, but definitely fun, man. Definitely had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Well, that'll wrap it up for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking to the end of this one.
Yeah.
Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys liked another special guest on the channel. Again, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope y'all had a great week. But that's going to wrap it up here. So make sure you leave a comment down below, subscribe.
Yes.
And if you want to see him back on the channel, let me know in the comments down below. He's a pretty cool guy.
Wow.
And thank y'all for watching again. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.